They called him the bulldozer. Soldier first, politician second, Ariel Sharon loomed large over 50 years of turbulent Israeli history. A hardliner who eventually seemed to soften, but could not bring Israel peace. Ariel Sharon was born into a world of Jewish pioneering zeal. During Israel's original War of Independence, he was already in the army. Then, in 1967, he led a dramatic nighttime attack into Egypt. His image as a brilliant tactician was cemented, but there was a dark side. His men were accused of shooting Egyptian prisoners. In the 1973 war, Sharon actually crossed the Suez Canal before being told to advance no further. He was angry. "We defeated the Egyptians," he said, "but didn't finish the war." Then, as a politician, he campaigned loudly for Jewish settlers colonizing the occupied territories.
When we'll come to any kind of political solution.
As a new government minister, his original aim was to prevent the creation of a future Palestinian state. Then, as Minister of Defense in 1982, Sharon led a full-scale invasion of Lebanon. Stated aim to secure Israel's northern border from terrorist attack. But the real priority, to smash Yasser Arafat's PLO. The Israeli siege of West Beirut caused great suffering. Christian militias close to Sharon moved into the refugee camps of Sabra and Shatila and slaughtered unprotected Palestinian civilians.
לא הייתה לנו ולו לרגע מחשבה שהם יעשו את מה שהם עשו.
An Israeli tribunal found Ariel Sharon indirectly responsible for the massacre and he was sacked. But Sharon clawed his way back. By the end of the 90s, he was foreign minister under Benjamin Netanyahu. His ambition to take over the right wing in Israeli politics led him to a highly provocative visit to the Al-Aqsa Mosque on Jerusalem's Temple Mount. It triggered a Palestinian uprising, but it also helped sweep Sharon into power. Ariel Sharon promised Israelis peace with security, but brought neither. Palestinian suicide bombs triggered ever harsher Israeli punishment. Sharon once again pitted against his old foe, Yasser Arafat.
We regard Chairman Arafat as an enemy.
Ariel Sharon spent most of his life fighting Israel's enemies. One of his final acts was to build a barrier to keep them out. But he also adapted politically, withdrawing from the Gaza Strip and a part of the West Bank, defying his original supporters, the Israeli settlers. His eventual vision became peace with the Palestinians and with Israel's neighbours, but strictly on Israel's terms. But then, in January 2006, Prime Minister Ariel Sharon suffered a massive stroke. He went into a coma and never recovered. Ariel Sharon died with peace still apparently a distant prospect.